GROND already trying to push through. Already problem dinked up pretty much. Dead at this point. 2 HP on him. SoLb able to find him quite soon enough. Kalinka though, from control room, able to find one. Repeaks another one. Nice shot onto Sasuke. And I think she's read the rotate from NVN. He'll be able to spot him out. Some shots exchanged. And bullets come through all around. But I think it is GROND to get themselves onto the B site. Cross coming through. anarkez still alive to defend. A bit of havoc. Now down to 5 HP. 1 bullet should do it, How. And that will give GROND the room to plant the bomb. HellRaisers on the back. We'll be taking the first round here on Nuke. The map they've seen the only success on official matches. The only win against destructive weapon on those close ranges, especially when they're trickling in like that. HE grenade to follow through, shut down the door. FPS already pushing through, but JlaYm is able to shut him down. MP9 all the way as faydett and Sasuke are shut down just like that. anarkez doing quick work with a scout outside. Man who did have an AK-47 from his team. Therefore, HellRaisers will be heavily looking forward to get themselves that AK-47 under wraps on the second round. A little bit of info on positioning, but it looks like HellRaisers will stack back up on it. 2 players now from the outside. FPS! A collateral! And MVN standing outside, looking to check out if HellRaisers are sticking around there. But now, with a numbers disadvantage, GROND, it's a good thing they forced by there. FPS pretty much gifted the round to his team. I wonder if HellRaisers are going to look to go for this one. This doesn't look like they're too eager. anarkez will be shutting down NMV, and GROND will be able to take that. No problem whatsoever. As they hit themselves in the lead yet again, not allowing more havoc all around. They're trying to get themselves here. And with 2 players defending this B site, it has to be a good one. NMV from behind is able to find one. That remains problem. Only one position from where he could be. He gets shut down finally, but look at this, JlaYm. He looks to find a kill there, but maybe it's a little too late. Because GROND are able to get the bomb planted. NMV. Mac 10 shuts down JlaYm, and now it's a 2v4. Kalinka still looking to get the push on, but Sasuke, no, he's not having any of that. Flarich will be able to find one. He did spot another player falling back, and they're trying to run after him at this point. Position is pretty much compromised, but he's going to try and get the exit frags either way. He is feeling this. He is feeling the confidence. Although GROND has been able to pick up this round, Flarich will have a little bit of a display of acrobatics before ending off this round. The exit from CT. They may have been able to punish the cross, but no such push will happen. The smoke came in from the entry of the A site, and now gives them plenty of room to head out outside. anarkez, blocked out from CT, could get shot down now. Spotted out. I'm not quite sure if SoLb's position is now compromised. He could potentially grab out anarkez, and that's exactly what he does. Will aggress a little bit further. AK will win it over the MP9. Simple stuff. And GROND look like they're gaining advantages all over the map right now. Molly to come out as well. Flarich burnt low. And when 4-man strong, the push is still going on. Kalinka, poor man, deserted all by himself. He's able to find 1 kill though, avenging his teammate's death. Like he's faking his movement towards the B site. Doesn't look like it'll be too much of a hassle, as GROND will be able to get the bomb planted. Oak isn't the most optimal solution for them. For them. Pretty easy cleanup. Don't know what's wrong with my words today, chat, but we're figuring it out. FPS already finding the first frag on anarkez, and that means, and they shut down the AWP. Of course, now, post-eco, they're good to buy. And with the pushes coming through into the A site, Flarich gets shut down instantly. He tried his luck from above, but Kalinka won't be finding anything else either. Barely fasted rounds here. There's problem, and now that they've lost quite a bit of the momentum, GROND seem like they're controlling most of the flow of the game. Still, lining up here on ramp problem. That's an unorthodox position. Can't quite get caught out from the flash there. He's able to find 3 already. anarkez joins in with that AWP shot. And that is HellRaisers' round for the taking, surely. SoLb all by himself with that AK-47. He'll try his luck with peeking. The bomb is afar. Gets the spray down. Shot missed from anarkez. And actually, SoLb is good for 2. 30 HP on him now. Repeats the corner. He's good for 3, in fact. Now down to a 1v2, but without collecting the bomb, no time for him to go and plant it. HellRaisers round for the taking, but the AWP picked up. No, not going to happen. Flarich. Again, Rush coming through here. The economy is not looking great. Problem is good for 2, but Sasuke is able to return quite soon before any kills go in the favor of HellRaisers. Looking to get themselves over to the B site, as HellRaisers not quite controlling it that great so far. Only that one play into ramp wasn't good enough to defend it, and now GROND, that's going to be easy access onto it. No messing around. GROND finding most of their success with this aggression, but faydett. Look at this. He might be reading the right angle. They've set up a little bit of a crossfire coming through. JlaYm able to punish faydett after his teammate's death, but it is a 2v3 retake right now. Flarich is about to open up Squeaky, but they need to time this well. NMV from above reactor. And the main ramp of the B site shot down from Sasuke. He's able to find Flarich and now make things easier for himself. Position now compromised for him. But anarkez, he knows where he is, but they don't know where NMV is. Shot down now. They know, but it's not going to be enough. NMV is able to get the 1v trouble, dealing with the aggression of GROND so far. But it looks like GROND don't look to slow things down whatsoever. Yes, the mollies come in. Yes, the HE grenades. They read it this time. They expected it. And they're able to find 2 quick kills now, giving them that man advantage they so much need. Sasuke from outside. He can hear the reload coming through from JlaYm, but I don't think he expects someone to be so close. But he does. JlaYm, he's good. And faydett. Finding that frag already, with 3 HP remaining on him, may allow them to gain access to one of the anarkez. Look like they should be able to hold this one down. No problem whatsoever. Already spotted out. FPS is good for 1. He's dropping over to the B site, and now so has Flarich. Position compromised. faydett is able to find it, but now no. It's all up to problem. He's revealed his position now through Squeaky. And little do they know, with all the information there, it's already turned up on his head. Flash to come through. Peeks out early in GROND, they're going to delay it just a little bit, and this actually is going to work for them. JlaYm is able to find 1, but Sasuke returns fairly quickly. Kalinka and Flarich join the fray, but NVN also returns in favor. FPS now all by himself, and it looks like HellRaisers have won this. But I'm not going to call it just yet. Last time they were at the numbers advantage, it turned right against their heads. But finally winning them, HellRaisers would be looking for, you know. But making their way outside, faydett already find that first frag, and he thinks it's on the A site as well. Flarich not having much luck with dealing with him there. Already his teammate is down, joins the same position his fallen comrade had been earlier. And NMV finding the entry onto anarkez. It looks like they want to steamroll through this A site. Flarich looking to hide behind the smoke. faydett is able to find him though. And it looks like GROND, they want to get themselves the 11th, but potentially the 12th as well, as the economy with HellRaisers is going to hit recession any second now. UMP doing the work here for JlaYm, but he has to turn around to pick up faydett. But the time is not in his favor. He can't afford to lose it. And faydett, I don't think he spotted him out. Problem. Compromises his position from that. He's able to shut down Sasuke with a shot, but he's still a bullet to end things up here. Picks up the AK-47, but he needs to save this AWP, and he's being surrounded right now. I think GROND really want to go for this one, and they found him. SoLb comes from behind. Rat-a-tat-tat on the 12-3 scoreline here for the GROND, and looking like they want to take it aggressive once more from outside. They don't even care about covering their tracks with 2 smokes there. They just push and get kills. That's what they do. No standard push from them. They know they can win these fraggy matches. And this is terrifying, knowing that Dust2 will come up right after. GROND is feeling so fraggy right now. They could actually go for a 2-0 here. 12-3 kills going to the way of GROND. And the bomb being planted, 5-man strong, will be able to get themselves decent positioning here for the defense. Crossfire set up near double doors. As GROND looks to regress. Pushing through, opening up the doors. Crossfire works out for 1. And Flarich re-peaks, but no, that's not going to be good enough. Sasuke FPS, and they're able to get themselves 3 kills there. And NMV, beautiful shot onto JlaYm, will shut things down. Kalinka, his position is compromised. Is good for 1. Tries to spray down for the second. It's not going to be enough, though. Smoke goes out for the style points. And GROND running themselves. And with smoke coming through, finding outside. Looks like they want to regress forward. Sasuke finding a good angle, but they are joining in from above. NMV and FPS also joining in. How would you expect that 3 players would be dedicated outside? How would you expect that in any way? The HellRaisers get found out. It looks like GROND to 47 for this round, but the util is minimal. How do you get onto a site here on Nuke without any utility? And that's going to hurt them as SoLb will be pushing up aggressively. Kalinka and anarkez are able to punish, but Sasuke and NMV join the fray, getting themselves some more kills, giving them that numbers advantage, and leaving Flarich in what fashion as well. And no chance giving to him either. NMV will be able to pick him up, but they are looking to get themselves a win finally. Faydett, it looks like he will burn for a little bit, but it looks like HellRaisers are the first men to get down with some kills. Flarich and anarkez are good for 1 apiece. Well, the rotation's coming in. FPS is able to find 1 as well. Some shots being inflicted onto him there, so he gets a little bit scared from that. Will fall back instead. As HellRaisers look like they'll keep on defending. Performance already on Nuke. Looking very, very strong. Of course, it is. Some damage being inflicted early on. GROND's force fight working out for 1 kill so far. And now, FPS has to connect here on the site. He's all by himself. He's able to find 2 actually, and that leaves 2 very low players from the HellRaisers side. 1 shot should do it from any of these weapons, and GROND already finding a kill. And the loser matchup is out from Snow Sweet Snow. Therefore, very difficult matches here. A lot of pressure underway. Spray down coming through. It's faded all the way. So is Sasuke joining in the fray as anarkez now all by himself. It switches up for an Act 10, but he's good for 1. It seemed like they wanted to get the knife in there, but no. But HellRaisers eager to get themselves pushing onto Catwalk. Look at this movement coming in from JlaYm. He's able to get 1 kill into Sasuke, and perhaps that's the opening he needs, but no. FPS has good control with the AWP, and now the fake has come through. CT smoke as well. They're heading towards the B site, and the Faydett has to deal with all of them. Now SoLb, the timing is of essence here. He's able to find some damage over, but Flarich shuts him down just like that. Faydett still controlling the B site, makes a spray down possible onto NMV, but I'm not quite sure if he knows that Kalinka's down onto the site. It is a 1v3. Kalinka needs to make it work. Position now compromised, but they are closing in on him. He needs to kill fast. He's gotten it, but he needs to pick up the bomb as well. AWP connects onto his feet, but no headshot fired there from Kalinka. And GROND, now they've got themselves an AWP over to anarkez. Aggressiveness coming out from Sasuke, and it's expected. Or for now. Look at that, NMV aggressive this time. Flarich will be catching him off guard. So HellRaisers going for. If he gets the angle off, it's not going to be easy. JlaYm should have the lineup here. Oh, it clears. He's able to find 1 and runs away with his life as well. How is that even possible? The modding to come out, it stops the push from happening. But HellRaisers will be able to get a cross through over to the A site as soon as possible. HG coming out there from FPS will help his own teammate. Unfortunate there. Unfortunate timing, but in their team, still alive. I mean, those kills are also very important, you know. GROND is not going to have impressive. It was GROND that gave them these kills, and it looks like NMV is fancying something similar. He's able to find 1, and Flarich will be able to interrupt in time before it becomes 2. Now, yet again, Catwalk push from them. They want to get themselves outside from long, but SoLb, look at this angle. Just a little bit of a gap through the smoke. A one-way smoke for him as well. He's spotted out in the end. FPS helps out from long, and no aggression coming in from A long either from the T side. He's not going to help out much. Faydett could catch them off guard. He's found 1, but the bomb is already heading towards the A site. They hear the bomb plant. They know where it is. It is a 1v3, and with an AWP, he needs his first entry shot. But they are going to play with time. They are going to wait until everyone approaches. He's found 1. He needs 2 more now. He spotted out 1 on CT. He's able to find it. Now down to a 1v1. Can he make it happen? Faydett. He's going to push through. Molly out. Misses the flick shot there. It was vital for him to get it, but no. Faydett. He's able to do it. Close call averted. And GROND keep composure. Keep themselves a 7th round. And faydett, this doesn't look like HellRaisers playing. It's the first time they're trying to pull this off, and it's actually working out. Problem finding one, but NMV's still alive. He's able to find some more damage, but not exactly HellRaisers. Numbers advantage, and with control over A long, I was about to say they could have an attempt on the push here, but FPS holding the right angle down. He's able to find a kill. And just like that, give up on the AWP player from long is going to be difficult. Of course, kalinka will stay strong, but FPS repositions. How would you... And the bomb being planted. FPS spotted out, Flarich finding it. It was vital he did so. And now SoLb in a 1v2. His position is not yet compromised. Everybody looking around, but now he makes his grander entrance. And it's with a kill, in fact. Wall shoot up, but anarkez with the AWP. He needs to connect that one shot. And it looks like he'll be able to do so. HellRaisers with a third. Of course, their buy isn't going to be that great anymore for GROND. The more expensive CT side, not looking as wealthy. But HellRaisers looking to push the A alongside. It worked like it did before. AK-47 out from Sasuke already down. NMV has to pick up the aim forward, but he didn't have the time. 2v4 now, pushing up. Flarich is good for one. But FPS with that AW. Bomb should be able to get planted. No problem whatsoever. But I'll tell you what, there is a problem. Guess they'll try for it not to matter. They are going to push up from catwalk, knowing that they won't have the A-long control without the AWP, but anarkez is able to get one kill. FPS will return quite in time against JlaYm. And they are going to aggress forward. Timing is not right for FPS. Problem is able to pick him up. NMV's flash bited his ass in the end. Bited? Wow, my English is really bad today, but no. Fancying an exit, Frank. Will be spraying down. Oh, what? What? Excuse me? No, I did not. Yeah. Like, how is that even possible? Can someone explain to me? Because that was insane. I mean, that's going to hurt their economy just a little bit, but with 2 rounds remaining in the half, it won't be too much of a difference maker. But with the kill coming in from the SoLb side, GROND potential to get themselves an 8th round here. But kalinka, look at that. He's gained roam over to the B side, but NMV will punish him. Won't allow him to gain access to it. But JlaYm? No, he's looking to make some movement over to A. With the bomb being in mid, shut down. NMV had potential to shut down the round there. Over to Dust 2 just yet. But this is the CT side for them either way. They are going to push up aggressively, though. And this is the aggressiveness that gave them the win over a nuke. This is the aggressiveness that allowed them to get such a hefty advantage. 16-3 against their opponents previously. And FPS, he's good for one. Actually tried to make the second happen. But we'll get shut down. Still GROND with a numbers advantage as HellRaisers keeping that mid control. But kalinka down to 10 HP. SoLb could be a big difference maker here. Sasuke is able to get a kill, but SoLb, look at that. Nothing kalinka could do. As GROND want to have the lead here at halftime. Enough rounds, HellRaisers, they say. We're gonna pick up the crumbles off the cake. Oh, sometimes. I mean, it is so based on the team morale. So many of the times. If you... But the numbers advantage so far for HellRaisers. With the Flarich coming in with a flank on an NMV. SoLb aggressive forward, but took him quite some time to find the kill there. kalinka even damages JlaYm in the process with a flash. But SoLb, he's left in a 1v2. And HellRaisers players are nowhere to be found. They're going to have to take their time to come back on this one. It looks like it will be a CT and long approach from them. So far, SoLb looking the only place where they're not going to come from. And you can smell it. So much time has come through, but Flarich is to connect the pieces onto SoLb. And GROND will AK, but the Galore will do as GROND look to aggress on catwalk. They don't even smoke. They don't even flash. They're going to just peek this dry. They're able to get one, but long is a matter of time until they start shooting them down one by one. But it won't even matter as NMV and SoLb are good for one per player. And now it's down to a 2v3. HellRaisers closing up. They're fairly close. They could deal with this, but faydett. He needs to come up close. He needs to come in soon to help his team. Now, they both found their way towards ramp. And Flarich will show his position. SoLb, as well as Problem, making quite a bit of noise to push through here. NMV is able to find one, but the peak coming through from faydett and Long will give GROND their first round. Kalinka can stay unspotted, but no, anarkez has been spotted. He's good for one as well. The push does come through, and Kalinka does damage one player. Is actually finding a kill, and anarkez joins the fray as well. 2v3, and GROND, they can't find access to this yet. NMV is good for one. FPS joins in the fray as well, but down to 2v2, and HellRaisers without any rifles. It doesn't even matter though. Problem makes the 5-7 work. Getting another one as well. 2 kills with a 5. Now line. We'll be holding off a good angle. He's able to find 1 kill, but the return comes in from SoLb. Dust 2 games can be very messy, and it looks like this is one of them. Problem. We'll be holding off those doors from the B site, but that keeps the site completely exposed. Abandoned. Open for the taking here for GROND. As Flarich makes his way over from mid. Rat-a-tat-tat from mid. He's able to find one. Making that 2v2 possible, but faydett. Look at that. He's been unspotted here. He can do quite a bit of damage. He's got the information. He's able to shut down. No, not quite yet. Okay. I panicked there. But that means that Flarich was all by himself. 1v2. He's got the information on the play on doors, but can he expect to play on windows as well? Has to literally peek every single corner. Now he's spotted out one. They're pushing out through doors. He's able to do a little bit of damage, but damage does not before HellRaisers can. JlaYm, that's a good position he's got there. He's able to find the headshot onto FPS and clean it off with the spray down. AK-47 to be picked up, and it looks like he's successful in doing so. SoLb will be able to punish, in fact, but Flarich, he's stuck in a little bit of a pickle right now. Smokeable will deteriorate at any second now. He's been spotted out, and SoLb finally finishes him off. GROND with potential for 13 here. So much time to rotate, gives them enough time to get themselves onto the A site 2-man strong. Push coming through. anarkez is flash, but he's good for one. Problem, he's able to shut down the push from ramp, but NMV, he's able to get himself onto the site either way. Bomb to be planted, and it's down to 1v1. He's going to push up aggressively. He gets the spray down to Kalinka. And they're making it work here. They did it on nuke as well, which is what amazed me the most. But now, Kalinka's able to find 1 kill coming through. HellRaisers want to get themselves onto 11th, and they're getting the spray down through, but SoLb finally finds a kill for his team, making things a little bit easier. Kalinka down to 4 HP. The HE grenade could do it, but it's a little bit too far and out of reach. Bomb should get planted now. Bomb has been planted. And B site, one of the hardest sites to take in CSGO. HellRaisers might have the numbers advantage, but that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. And Flarich, he's got the better angle onto FPS. He was holding the wrong one. He's able to find NMV as well, but SoLb, this is difficult. 1v4 right now. He's able to find one, but position now compromised. Has to look in multiple angles, multiple fronts, repositions. Flash to come through, but it's anarkez to help him out in the end. Kalinka finishes him off with a USP kill. And with no kit required, HellRaisers should be able to defuse this bomb. No problem whatsoever. Get themselves an 11th. Well, GROND, default smoke coming out there from Xbox, and Problem, they're heading towards the B site. The fake was sold very nicely indeed. Only 1 player defending, and SoLb interrupts from mid, finally shut down from JlaYm. And now it's down to 3v4. This time, GROND is the team with the numbers advantage. Still available for them. Sasuke and MMV holding the same angle here. But it might be the wrong angle, but faydett doesn't even matter. Has his teammates back. Will get shut down. It's only a 1-for-1 trade in that one. The Sasuke holds his ground. I'm not quite sure they know that there's 2 players holding that one out. anarkez will try and fall back to save the AWP, but will not be. Just yet. But they might line up. They'll still have 2 players there. They could still do it at any time, but Sasuke is able to get 1 kill before that even happens, before that chance flourishes. And kills going all the way around here from GROND. This should be their round for the taking. JlaYm finally finding an inch there for his team, but with the smokes and flashes coming in, the crossing onto the A site, the bomb being planted, and the numbers disadvantage here from HellRaisers. It's looking null. It's looking dull for SoLb. He's found 1 kill. The problem is all by himself. Picked up the M4, but he has to deal with a 1v4. GROND, what a stellar performance. A very unexpected result. Get themselves a win against